All right, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to use Yen's work to show you how to use Photopea in terms of coloring the backgrounds and flooring digitally. So first thing you have to do is just type photopea.com into your browser to pull this up. And then you have to have a digital picture of it. So I took a picture of it and I have it on, I took a screenshot of it and I put it on my desktop. And then I'm just going to open it. Okay. Next, I'm going to go to Image, Auto Tone, Auto Contrast, Auto Color. And I can start to, let's say I want to, I'm going to hit Return to, not sure why it's got that bounding box around it, so I'm just going to, oh, I see. This would have let me rotate it slightly, which is nice. So I'm going to rotate that just a little bit so that it's a little straighter. So that's nice. As you place it, it gives you the option to straighten it or not. And so if I were to check this line, it does look like it's now straight. So that's nice. So I'm going to hit Command D to deselect. So that's the rectangular marquee tool that allows you to just check your verticality and make sure you're on track. Command D to deselect. Now I'm just going to show you how to fill with color. Actually, first I'll go ahead and crop it since I have some weird boundaries now, like borders that I don't want. And I'm just going to hit Enter. Okay, that's fine. And now I'm going to use the Magic Wand tool. So that's the fourth tool down, and then within that, the third tool down here. And what this will let me do is select the ceiling. And I can use my eyedropper tool to pick any color I want to sort of play with. And maybe I want to use like a darkish, pinkish purple color. Okay, so I just selected an actual, I just, clicked on it and you see the color changes down here. And then I just click Edit, Fill, and I click OK. So sometimes this works really beautifully and then sometimes it doesn't. So making sure that your images are really nicely well outlined are going to make a big difference. So then you've got these running ants going around. You want to get rid of those by clicking Command D. Okay, you can see a little spot here that didn't get picked up. That's okay. You can always just select that area by using the rectangular marquee tool and then clicking Fill. Okay, whoops. Oh, it looks like my color went away. So if I want my color back, use the eyedropper tool to change the color. Edit, Fill. Okay. All right, so let's say I want, and now Command D to deselect. Now let's say I want to do the floor. Make sure you have Magic Wand selected and select it. And Yen did a great job outlining everything, so that's super helpful. And I think what I'll do is pick a shade of pink, like a really bright pink, to go there and just see if I like it. And I'll click OK. And Edit, Fill, OK. Not a fan. Okay, so let's say I want to go with maybe a blue color. I'll go with this maybe darkest blue I can find, then Edit, Fill, OK. That's getting better. Maybe a neonish green color would be better. So then I'll select from the greens I see over here. Try to find like a really warm, lightish green. That's kind of nice. Oh, I like that. So generally, warm colors are going to pull towards you. Cool colors will recede. So darker colors will also recede and brighter colors will come towards you. So keeping it warm on the bottom will keep it kind of in the forefront. Cooling it in the back will do that. And then if you wanted to fill in any other areas that were missed, you can literally select with this tool here, Edit, Fill, OK, so on and so forth. Okay, so you can continue to do that as you go. Okay, so another thing we could do is have some fun with like sort of like a little rug. And this is kind of a fun tool. This is the polygonal lasso tool. So I can literally like create the illusion of a rug type of thing there. and maybe make it a different color. Edit, fill. And that's kind of nice. It's up to you if you like that or not. Maybe brown would be nice there. You can kind of play with that. I'd have to go back to selecting it. So I can step backward to have that selected and then edit, fill. Hey, kind of like that. And so then I can keep going with the walls, just using the magic wand tool, selecting the wall. Once again, the nicer you have it outlined, the better off it's going to look. Maybe I'll do a shade of, I kind of like that. And I don't know if that's the same exact color or not. Not a fan. I think maybe a warmer shade would be better. It's kind of fun. Like now it's getting really different. So this is where you can just have some fun with it and maybe do every other wall a different that color, and then pick different colors for the other parts. And that adds some visual interest there. Maybe that would be a nice shade of like a reddish color. So that might be kind of nice. It's a different shade of pink. Very different. And so that doesn't always work out so perfectly. So if that doesn't work out, I suggest you leave it white, or if you want to get in there and you want to really clean it up, you can clean it up by using this tool, which is the lasso tool, to literally draw in your area that you want to fill and then fill it that way. You have to just make sure you go back to the point where you started and fill. Okay, and that will work. Okay, Command D to deselect, Command plus and minus to zoom in and out, and that could be a lot of fun. So thank you, Yen, for letting me borrow this, and I'm going to stop there.